Hello, welcome. My name is Daisia Alexander. I have the privilege of being SSWAA's conference coordinator for this year 26 National Conference. I am here with two attendees, and we're going to share a little bit about our conference experience. I'm going to ask first for them to introduce themselves.
Hi everyone, my name is Fartun Muhammad. I am a student SSWAA member and it's my first time at this 2026 SSWAA event.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. Happy to be here.
Thank you.
Yeah, hello everyone. Olajumoke Akere. I'm an international representative from Nigeria. I serve as the director of JSEP University in Nigeria, and I'm also a STEM and youth development advocate. This is my first time. I'm happy to be here, and it's been an awesome experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you both for being here today with me.
Thank
you.
I wanted to ask you first, what were you expecting coming into the conference?
I didn't know what to expect, so not being in the field, I'm interested in being a school social worker. So I was just, the only thing that I really wanted to hope with and had in mind was to connect with people that are in the field and get their advice and get mentored by them, have the opportunity to sit down and pick their brains. So yeah.
Yes. Perfect place to network.
Exactly.
Yes. What about you?
Yeah, for me, I wanted to network with people in America. I have deep interest in how school social work is evolving, so that we'll be able to help students better. I will be able to ensure that the well-being and the mental health of students are well taken care of. So because of my interest and deep interest in school social work and how it's evolving, I wanted to know that, and the conference has met my expectation. There's been a lot of that I've learned in the course of the program.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes. We're almost at the tail end of the conference.
Yes.
And so can you share a little bit about what stood out to you, or which session or keynote speaker impacted you while here?
There's honestly everyone had a different impact at me in different ways. I've learned so much. I have a lot of notes. My Google Docs are filled up. I've downloaded all the surveys and slides. I think there just a few of them was had a big impact for me was the keynote speaker Michelle. I think the humanity she brought to AL and mental health and the resources that are provided, even especially to communities that have resources, if they don't take advantage of it, if it's not utilized properly, the damage that it can have. And for her to share her story with us was very impactful.
Yes.
I also love the ladies from DeKalb County that talked about safe centers. I think that's something even in my community, in my mosque, that's something I hope that we implement. And that is something that hopefully when I become a school social worker, that's something I definitely think that schools should utilize, and definitely something I want to advocate back in my state.
Yes, I definitely agree. I also had the privilege to attend that session. It was very powerful.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think many of the sessions were quite engaging. There were a lot of practical sessions. In fact, usually from the start, most of the sessions, they always come with tools, assessments, and so those aspects all resonated with me. And I also find many of the sessions on mental health issues. There were a lot of that I attended. And then they talked about the trauma-informed practices. So there were a lot of sessions, and many of them were quite informative. And I'm taking a lot back home to be able to affect my community.
Yes. We love the dialogue in the sessions. We love the research that's behind the topics, and those practical skills that we can take back and like really put into practice, right?
Yes.
And so how have you engaged with other attendees and networks, taking those opportunities throughout the conference to engage with other people?
Yes. For me, the biggest part that I engaged was the POC when we had the meeting. I think I sat down with the social workers of school that are people of color, especially the women. They were so informative. Some of them gave me their phone numbers to mentor me even further, and to see people in the field and for them to give back, give me their time, their opportunity, and to, even though they're probably at their wits' end with all they have to do, that they're still looking back to help other people come up the ladder is amazing that they're willing to do that. So I got people's numbers. I have people that I pick their brain. I got advice, and there's a lot for me to take away.
Right.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
specialty meetings really provide the opportunity to
Yes.
really network
Yes.
and focus in on a certain niche. I think it was
Exactly.
like legislation,
Exactly.
advocacy, practice of color,
Yes.
practitioners of color,
Yes.
And so forth. So,
Yeah.
yes.
I think for me, I met a lot of program directors,
Okay.
people that came for sponsorship. I was able to connect with some people that were going to collaborate on running some courses. Yeah, so a lot of networking session. Even during the sessions, we had a lot of times that, starting the session, you're supposed to meet your neighbors.
Yes.
There were a lot, and I've met a lot of people, so it's a big one. It's a big way of connecting, and I'm sure that I'm going to leverage on that a lot. It's awesome, big, and the global perspective in all ways. So it's really good for me.
Yes. That's one thing about the conference. It brings our community together.
Yeah, it makes it
And-
feel small.
Yes, and provides a lot of opportunities for collaboration and
Yeah.
also to see like we're not alone in the different pathways we're going even within the School of Social Work.
Absolutely.
Right. And so at the end, we're coming to the end and kind of looking forward, right? And so based on your experience thus far, and as you leave here, what would you like to see in next year's conference or in future years' conference? Any opportunities or certain session topics that you would like to see?
I think there was a lot covered and a lot of perspectives and opportunities given. I honestly don't know. On top of mine, I would just say, let's talk more about, and I think we did quite a bit, but just more of those people that are in fridge, that are on the outside that we don't talk about. People that are, there's a lot of communities that are afraid of social workers, that think they're going to be in the system, that have been probably abused or neglected before, and now they have this distrust. How can we work for them, and how can we use the community to be the advocates that work directly with the social workers? So I think that's the one thing is how are we going to bridge those gaps of distrust with the community? I think that's something that we can definitely focus more on. Yeah.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
For me, I think I'm looking forward to more sessions on global perspectives and the way social work is being practiced in all the different parts of the world. I think that should come up in subsequent sessions. It will really go a long way, especially for international representative and participants,
Yes.
so that they will be able to leverage on whatsoever they learn in the course of the sessions.
Yes. Thank you. I want to thank you both for sharing your voice, sharing your experience with us today.
Thank
It
you.
definitely
Thank you.
is great to hear. It's great to hear you
Yes.
all's perspective as first-time attendees as well.
Yes,
There's others to come and join the community and really share and experience
Yes.
what's going on. And our collective work makes a greater impact,
Yes.
right? So thank you, ladies, for both
Thank
joining
you,
us.
thank you.
And last thing,
Yeah.
I just want to
Yes.
thank my university for
Yeah.
giving me this opportunity. University of Metro State University
Yes.
in St. Paul, Minnesota. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to come here to learn and to get this experience. They sponsored this whole thing for us and a lot of fellow
great.
students. So
Yes.
the fact that they poured this into us and given us this opportunity is amazing. So I don't take that for granted or lightly.
Yes, and we
That's
appreciate
great.
again the diverse perspectives we have from students to supervisors to first-time attendees to international attendees,
Yeah,
right?
Thank you.
Thank you all. So thank you
Thank
for
you.
joining. We hope you learned, and we'll see you next year.